everything right, and nothing ever worked for her, or she was subjected to a lot of misery. But unless we see the misery, we cannot know what misery is. So that is why sometimes we have to be grateful for being the externals, because otherwise we are just supporting the mechanism of the Nazis that gave us a status in a lifetime that favors the internal. So and so in that way, those that are exposed to a lot of misery are actually more blessed, and that is also a subject that I explore in the mechanism of creation. How, for example, those people from the Ku Klux Klan who benefited with land and possessions and status by treating an entire race, by hanging them from trees and taking their possessions and raping their women and doing all these atrocities, those people will never know a type of God that or creation that you will know. So, and in that sense, the people that are subjected to a lot of to misery, their God and creation it doesn't even begin to compare. So if you are afraid to do the right thing, or worse, be forced to do the opposite, or be forced to live in a parasitic life, for example, you might be the head of an agency, and then you know that there is actually problems in the world, but your status, your conformity, your complacency doesn't address those issues, then you are just a parasite for the mechanism, and that will have consequences. And this is another topic that we explore in the mechanism of creation, the act of doing nothing when there is something to be done, which a lot of religions do not address because it's not beneficial to them. We have talked about how a true religion, a religion that helps its slaves, creates healthy individuals, and that is counterproductive to the same sickness. So if you are a habitual transgressor, or just another happy parasite, then you are that is the mark of the beast, that is the mark of a demon. There is a ladder of perdition as there is a ladder of ascension. So we have also explored in this book how the mechanism is responsible for bringing you into a world that is aligned with your intent. For example, some enlightened individuals, the saviors, the ones that get crucified, their intent is to be a force for good. Their intent is to do common good. Their intent is to liberate the masses of slaves. Their intent is to explore creation. So if your intent here today, if you're a happy parasite or a habitual transgressor, is to rape as many, is to do all of these atrocities, then God will give you, because it is your intent, exactly what you want. And if you want to pretend, then it will give you lifetimes enough that you will go explore your parasitism. So so regressing, we always have the option of moving forward or regressing. So regressing means that you have not understood or realized what God and creation are. So regression So that is the choice, to either regress or move forward. And God in creation will grant you both. So those were a couple simple paragraphs in the themes explored in my book, Established Religions, the Problem and Not the Solution. In this book we have explored religions, how they were made, why they are still being used, and how those religions are being rejected, the understanding of how they are antiquated, how they are incompatible with our daily lives. We have explored the 5 religions available to all of us, and available to the next generation. And we have decoded the hidden code in its Bibles and prayers, its customs and habits. All of this information will help you realize for yourself the path forward. It will help you seek an understanding of a religion that is best suited for your intent. We talked just briefly on what intent is. The exploration of a meaning, the exploration of something that is unknown. And we have also explored the need to be free from established definitions. So feel free to send me an email in my email address, which I will put in my videos. So I have the collection of 20 books of the series Hero or Parasite, and it's not just religion, it is more of a this is the established religions, the problem and not the solution, which is centered not really on one religion or what religion is, but really the problem or the pitfall, the labyrinth of accepting a world that is sick, and then how it is your responsibility to seek the answers to your own misery. So the collection Hero or Parasite, I will also make a video about the titles. Thank you for your attention.